Audio test. Audio test. Audio testing. Audio testing.
Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big. Oh!
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest. Aloy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia, and learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I need to go, but if you need anything, you can contact me through your focus.
I'll keep that in mind. Where have I seen this before?
in.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger. You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the marshals. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning. Ground made of metal? That might be a cauldron. And where there's a cauldron, there's machine overrides. Should try something other than fire. Another drone. I'll grab its data. I can find a way to get to it.
Gotcha!
This'll help. giving up. Ugh. 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 To go exploring.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
You should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning. Getting rid of those outposts might stop the rebels from killing more of their own. Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Here I am. Can't you look where you're going? Next time, perhaps you could make a purchase.
Come! The land out here is sick with blight too. But we'll be able to heal all of it. Once Gaia is strong enough to capture Hephaestus. But to knock the settlement, gonna have to watch my step. be from a camp. Maybe I should check it out. Some kind of Osram camp? How'd they end up out here? I must be closing in on the signal. That tarmac looks damaged. I should take a closer look. That's a rebel outpost. I'll have to find whoever's in charge and take them out. There are riders patrolling the area. I've got a machine locked up below the tower. If I blow up the blaze in front of it, I can free it. Cause some trouble.
Over here!
Time to check for tags.
I've got her!
Those ballistas. Might be time to use them. Area should be safe now. Tags. Not sure what to do with them. Better just hold on to them for now. That tarmac looks damaged. I should take a closer look. An ancient tunnel. I wonder where it leads. Okay, steady my breath. This tunnel's blocked. It looks recent, too. I need to find a way to get further in. I should be able to blow up that fire gleam. How'd she end up in here?
In here. So you're real. Thought I was dreaming.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed. Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
I don't know.
He must have. At least, I'm not alone.
Sounds like she was part of a bigger group. Something must have attacked them. I better press on.
Get your ass over here. I need to get to the safe first. Gosh, no. Those supplies. Close by. Leave them. I know this tunnel better than any. Work here. Time.
Don't like the sound of that. Burrowers. And more also. Looks like they were part of a caravan. Come on, come on! Machine's called in backup. That Osram. She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers. Well, that got something's attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in. Better get out of here quick. Looks like it lets out ahead. A rock breaker. It must have attacked the officer as they were passing through. I need to get my stamina back. Oh! Well, that's one rock breaker that won't be troubling anyone anymore. The Othra must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. I better take a look. A lot of broken carts. Might be something useful in them. This lockbox has a lot of intricate carvings. Must have been important to someone. Wonder who it belonged to.
It's lucky for me that you're here, Outlander. The name's Jax. A squad of Tanakh is holed up in that cave. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured. I'm here to offer help, but with the Tanakh, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you stand with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive. And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
I'll do what I can.
You there! This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
At ease, Eagle. I'm not here for blood, just to parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
So far, so good.
Long way from the desert, aren't we? This one was blinded.
Boy, nothing gets by you.
Looks like your training mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help, if you want it.
How does an Utaru know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Tenakth. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left.
We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister, it sounds like they just want to help us. Why not let them?
What do we got to lose?
You said you're on a training mission?
A machine hunt. The final test before a young squad goes on active duty.
Everything was going fine. We tracked a claw strider and hit it hard,
But it fled into a herd of bristlebacks.
One charge right at Kore. He dodged just in time and landed a strike as it passed.
I hit an acid canister. The spray was like fire in my eyes.
A terrible wound.
I should have scouted ahead, spotted the herd.
No. I should have spotted that canister.
What does it mean to be a veteran?
I was born to knock, but offered to Yutaru in exchange for tribute.
Tribute?
Back when there was plenty, the Yutaru offered yearly gifts of food to the Tanakh to keep peace between them. Over time, this tribute grew into an exchange of people. The Tanakh needed able-bodied youth to fight their clan battles, and the Yutaru needed veteran soldiers to train the defenders of Plainsong. I was just such a soldier.
Was being the key word.
You may yet need my spear, young warrior.
What do you need?
Supplies.
Dried meat, ammunition, weapons, camping equipment.
A lot of provisions for a trip back to the desert.
Everything we need is at Riverwatch. A huge cache of war spoils up there, left over from the rout.
The route.
When our forces drove the Karja back to Barren Light, they made sure the Kestrels felt the loss. Made it hurt.
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing Karja from the top of Riverwatch, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all just sitting up there. Ours for the taking.
Deadly machines are known to patrol that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
You think machines and rotting ruins are enough to keep out Eagle Squad?
No, but your injuries are. Let Jax and I grab these supplies for you.
This is our mission. I'm not handing it over to some...
Fine. Come with us.
Fine. The three of you hold position. I'll be back.
Be safe, sister.
The ruin is this way. Once we get those supplies, everything will be fine.
So you say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your brother's condition is...
That's not your problem, farmer.
So you say.
Stop saying that.
Hey, calm down. We're trying to help, remember?
So you say.
With you on that one.
Where's she off to?
Let her be.
Ow!
We'll have to cut across the river. Avoid the Outlander camp down the road.
They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they weren't,
They're
there's
strangers
not
in
much
these
to be
lands.
gained.
Just like you, Eagle.
latter,
Oi,
not so much.
slag.
Some type of sickness came over their lands. They can hardly eat.
Ah, there you are! Look at her go! Be welcome, Outlander.
Good, you're back. I think I fell asleep listening to this farmer.
I heard that, Eagle.
Ugh!
Something wrong?
I hate getting wet.
Tough as a ravager, this one.
I heard that.
I'll stay here. Make sure we don't lose our praise trail.
I'll shake it out as I go.
We're here.
The entrance should be right under that arch.
Fire could do a lot of damage. That's the last of them.
I had that.
Give credit where credit is due, young one.
Maybe I would have handled it better if I wasn't busy covering you, old man.
Aren't I lucky?
I guess the farmer hasn't lost all his fighting spirit. Supplies should be up there. Taller than I thought.
What's a deadly climb to Eagle Squad?
What are you trying to say, old man?
Enough. I've climbed this tower before. I'll grab the supplies.
Come. Let's see if any of these machines have parts we can strip. Maybe I'll show you a thing or two.
What could a farmer possibly know about salvage?
Only decades of experience compared to your very brief existence.
Okay, gotta find a way into the ruins. There's nothing for my polecaster to latch onto. That worked. Looks like some kind of basement. Gotta find a way up. Okay, the supply cache should be at the top of the tower. But how to get up there? This'll break my fall. No cache. I must be higher up. These are the supplies? Won't last them very long. I can't leave that kid alone for a second. Jax and Sakura are in trouble. I gotta... Sakura. I gotta get in there and take down those machines.
Didn't want to leave all the front to us.
Can't let you run out of ammo. Try to escape my arrows.
It's done. I better check on Jax and Sakura.
Well fought, Eagle. Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Practically nothing. Sakura, there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
There was supposed to be more. Enough for...
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Tenakth can't fight. And if you can't fight,
The Tenakth will kill Korra from being blind?
he'll face a trial against the machine.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
So you were gonna use the extra supplies to live in the wilds.
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
Plainsong has too many mouths to feed. The chorus would never allow it.
We should get back.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
How am I supposed to tell them that I failed?
Speak the truth. Plain and simple. Aloy, we were just about to head in. So what will you tell them?
That we'll have to make do. Survive in the wilds without the supplies.
That will be a hard life.
Better than letting Corey be killed if we go back.
There must be another way.
I don't see one.
So, we're all stocked up then?
The cache was empty. But we'll be alright without them.
I can't let you starve out here. Just leave me.
No!
Jax, you said Plainsong has too many mouths to feed to take them all in, but what about just—
I am not leaving my brother behind.
He'll be safe in Plainsong, and the rest of you can head home. It's the only real solution you've got.
The chorus won't like it. But if I vouch for the boy, share my rations with him, I could convince them. I will do so if Cora wishes.
No! You're not taking him!
Sakura, I think this is the best option. I'm a burden to you out here. This is what I want. Let me go with him.
Permission granted. But brother, this is not the end for us. I will visit you in Plainsong. And no Utaru or Tanact can stop me.
They will be foolish to try. I'll stay and help them pack their gear, then take Cora back with me. You've shown strength and wisdom today. Rare combination. You have my thanks, and theirs too, I'm sure.
Good day. Covered. Good.
Have you visited Bree yet? The chorus has decreed the first step. So that's what we'll do.
There's Shale. I should give her the seed pouches I recovered from the old growth.
Speak to me for a moment, would you? Aloy, Lao has come back to us thanks to you. Is it safe to send out another hunting party?
It's never going to be completely safe out there, but the Clawstrider is dead. Here, the seed pouches.
I'll see that these are returned to their families for planting and remembrance. I'm sure Lao and Van would like to thank you in person. You can find them at the Grove. It's been an honor, Aloy. May the land be kind to you.
May the land
Going down. Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it? Taking you with me! How to get the data from the drone.
I see you. If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid.
Race?
I scouted it many times trying to find a way
Definitely don't
further
sound
in,
like rebels.
but the way is blocked.
Maybe if I follow
Whatever
their
the
tracks,
tin
I
had
can
in
find out
there,
where they're headed.
they kept it
I can
locked
probably
away.
use my focus to... Thanks for letting me know. Ancient
Keep
tunnel,
your eyes
huh?
open out there,
That'd be a
soldier.
good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area.
Where have I seen these before? Aloy, you wish to speak further?
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already. I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. I should head out.
May your mission be fruitful.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Ah, there it is.
Welcome back.
Gaia, what is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere.
I have complete file available information. Parametric climate Cyclops. Original was intended to operation. Cyclops was, I'll say, consists of an 10 drones designed to automatically defend of biosphere degradation. Drones with various locations. They would capture footage of the environment in a dome of the Cyclops drone. Did in fact deploy successfully, bring the logs to data not long after the red blight. However, each lost connection likely due to environmental. If the drones are in operation, firing their modules, their connections, allowing you to view
Conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already. And it seems like there are more out there. There. Let's see what we got.
An excellent choice.
I'll be right back.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you. I spotted a group of Osram salvagers wandering the edge of the desert, near the southwestern border. I'd report it, but I don't think they'll last long. If the machines down there don't get them, the storms will.
Oh, that's kind of you. Sounds like those Osram could use a hand. I'll keep an eye out for them if I'm down there.
Not one more step. The Tenakth don't suffer outlanders in the clan lands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
Hair like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruda, champion of the traitor Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind. Race? Well, they definitely don't sound like rebels.
I don't need a chaplain telling you about
Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed.
Is arguing with you.
I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
What? Anyone up for a game of machine?
The machine riders from before. The ones who were racing. Wonder what they're up to.
I won the race. Pay up.
You threw a rock in my face.
It's not like you can get any uglier.
Ha ha.
Riding machines, huh? Who taught you to do that?
Hey, squad. We got someone with a death wish here.
Whoa. Look at that hair. What?
Someone get a little lost in the desert?
Hey, what's that thing the Easterners keep saying we do?
Oh, yeah. We all drink blood here, right? Maybe we should drink yours.
You can try.
Is that a challenge?
Cool your blaze, Josek. Don't think you want to test your luck with a soldier that took down Regala's champion. We have no business with you, Outlander. Think we all had our fun? Road's right over there.
Those machines used to be Regala's. But you don't look like holdouts to me. Who are you? How'd you get these mounts?
Round here, you want something, you race for it. You cross that finish line first, I'll answer any questions you have.
Aloy, you got a mount?
Race is full.
Actually, I think a spot just opened up.
All right. What are the rules?
Don't die.
This ought to be good.
Shut up, Pekka.
This way, fresh meat. Let's get you that mount. I see you carry a bow. Good. You'll need to use it if you want to win.
Against the other racers?
They will if you don't. We put everything on the line when we get on that track. Makes it worth something. You can test run the track if you want to. Just let me know when you're ready for the real thing.
Let's do this.
All right. Everyone get ready.
Like that, hitting ahead. You'll be sorry, friend. Rise. Keep trying.
Yeah, I got her.
Oh, I'm coming for you, fresh meat.
Someone's having fun.
Yeah.
Great. Now fresh meat ahead of me.
Gonna bring you down.
Good one, fresh meat.
Gotcha! Gotcha! I did it!
Here. Your prize for winning the race. You earned it.
I think you owe me some answers.
Name's Ata. As for how we got these mounts, most of us here used to be rebels. Joined Regala's army thinking we'd get a chance to fight in a real war against the Karja. Instead, Regala slaughtered our own in cold blood, barren light. When we made it back to camp, we snuck out on our mounts and never looked back. Been racing the clan lands ever since. Decided we were better off on our own. No rules, no chiefs. Just the speed of our mounts and the taste of blood.
Doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Where's your quiet friend? The one with the mask. He didn't join the race.
He gave up his spot so you could join. Probably for the best.
What makes you say that?
That one hasn't lost a single race. Doubt you would have gotten your answers if he stuck around.
Maybe.
You know, Hax found a spot to set up a race at the farthest end of lowland territory, right by the beach. Make your way there, maybe there'll be a spot waiting for you.
If I'm in the area, I'll think about it.
Aloy, you here to join the race?
I'm getting close to Ether's location. God said it would be in some kind of physical processor. An ancient ruin. Turned into a Tanakh stronghold? Could Ether be inside? Poking around's not going to be easy with Tanakh's warriors everywhere. I can grab this from my stash later. Whatever happened to the people on that plane? They weren't there to respond.
Hey one. My head hurts from last night. I have to get up. One job is gone. Not the end of my life. It is the start of Joker. That and basic careful monitoring application. Job quest begins. Day 2. So yesterday I cleaned the apartment twice. Today I will read advice on how to make job application sparkle. Oh wow, my resume is a dumpster fire. I really need to record a new. Day 3. Got up, got dressed, put on makeup. Later I have a new resume that I don't Better news. Mistake says at day 12. Insurance limits the number of human practitioners per hospital. Well, of course, blah blah. Nothing about there for doctors at my level. All the diagnostics have been automated. I'm going to have to widen my search. Day 26. Recorded and sent 29 job applications. A lot of blind introductions. Well, thing out there. I just need to find something until a hospital. Rejections 130 to 7. 13 rejections, 19 no. Day 58. Okay, I have to do something. I am. Day 59. I did not learn. 60. Read paper book that mom gave me for my birthday 4 years ago. Not bad. Get dated. Third follow. 61. When I got up today, I realized I had opened the last 10 days. In fact, I'm not sure if I'd even. I looked apparently. Then spent 6 hours watching hollows of dogs skateboarding. Really need. 7. Walls. Day 68. Walls, wall. Day 69. Walls, wall. Data corruption. Air control Romeo requesting status update. Flight 41, you need to adjust your course to avoid the swarm. Can you respond over? Flight 41, please acknowledge. Air control Romeo. My sensors are showing cabins depressurized. You're gonna not a pilot. Flight 41.
There's another locator beacon on the same frequency.
My gosh.
No one here.
Mighty slow.
I need to grab its data. Feeling better. stamina back first. I'm making good use of this.
Taking you with me.
I should grab the drone's data now that it's down. I must be closing in on the signal. It must have been the Tallneck sending the signal. A lowland settlement. Looks abandoned. But high enough to get me on that Tallneck. I can find a way to the top. coordinates that Gaia gave me for Demeter are close. What happened here? There's lights in that ruin. I better keep my guard up. Oh, damn! Oh.
Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in!
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostels and into the ruins.
Firing! Hit her again! You're done! For the ancestors! I'll cover you! For the quest! How did we lose her? I have you! Protect this guy!
Who are these people? And why are they out for blood? I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, it should be somewhere in these ruins. Looks like some sort of old office complex. Need the right kind of ammo to detonate that.
The Greenhouse. Feral Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. Agritech. Environmental remediation.
A metal flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, then I need to find a way.
A brain code recovered from the house. fast as function. I had a dream, not at all a dream. The bright sun was extinguished. Stars wandered darkly, rayless and pathless, the icy earth, hung blind and blackening. Morn came, went and came, brought no day, and men forgot passions, dread. Of this their desolation, dull heart, where chilled prayer for lights. They did live by watchfires, thrones, places of crowned kings, the huts, habitations of all things well, burnt. Cities were, and men were gathered around their blazing home. Look once more into it. Happy were those who dwelt within the eye. Volcanoes, mountains, fearful hope, all the world function. Metal flower designed by Pharaoh Automated Solution. Vulnerable to strikes of by spirit, one cut herself from one.
A room with no way out. Great. At least there's a console.
Kayla Aquino, personal log, the Green, September 4th, 2040. Science is a process of patterns, finding a sense of order amongst the chaos. Never has that been parted. Hey, here at the greenhouse between construction bots, the room, wreckage, last night's storm, the halls of testers. We don't even know the nature of our work. Amongst all this, we must find a method. All week the Verts have been delivering sets of bewildered faces. I've promised my paymaster these looks of stunned incredulity hide some of the world's top minds, from which ideas will sprout that can feed a starving world if we work fast enough. If we knew what it was doing, not be called Albert Einstein. But what strike? Though we strike out from unknown of no keep possible, knowing that we must find something before the world drowns. But does the man who is guiding us understand the work? No doubt that Ted Farrow is a bit savant when it comes to robotic assistance. But does he grasp the science as well as the marketing? Again, his board can sense what the world wants to fashion at. But the choices we make now will determine whether a million starve here, the country falls into the void there. Pharaoh has grasped the fact that action is necessary. But can he really get forced to save the world?
A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful. Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
Understood.
I guess diplomacy's off the table.
That was cool.
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me. Oh no, I need to find a way out of this courtyard. That door looks promising.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out, for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alva. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
This place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way. I can't believe you actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. The way they slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
Better stand back.
Okay. Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Forest set on fire, but hour by they fell and faded, tracking crash, and all was black. Brows of men by the distance, or an aspect as it flashes fell upon them. Some lay down, hid their eyes, and some did rest, their chins upon the smiled, and others hurried to end for piles, mad disquietude. Die. Hal passed word. Then again, curses cast them down upon the deck. Gnashed their teeth, howled, wild birds, terrified, flutter ground, clapped their wildest birds, came tame and vipers crawled, find themselves among the hissing, but still they were sleep, or which wind was let himself again, there was blood, that gorging himself in
There has to be a way out of here.
What? Oh. Vent.
What's that thing in the wall?
Through here. According to the map, the exit should be this way.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here. That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Alva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Got it corrupted. Sabotage the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over. Working to see what data can be recovered. Meantime, we spend weeks chasing results that have gotten nowhere. Kashansky's project answer. Can we remember that Dr. played a big part in this? Not that big a part. Not helpful, girl. Not confused. Please concentrate. Plant propagation, not the human production. Precisely. Our job, our responsibility. Why I'm reassigning Dr. Another team. Sabotage the project and paying have to make up time we've lost. How? We're already working nights and which has cut down on the levels. Not helpful. Corrupt. Charles Darwin. A man who dares to 1 hour of his time has not discovered the value of life. We hold so much life in our hands, so we'll, whatever we have to, finish. Albert Einstein. Two things are infinite, the universe and infinity. Dr. Samuelson. Really we can has to go. He's staying. Comes all the way from the top. Pharaoh. Not the kind of fellow to put ethics ahead of results. Enough, all of you. Object. Not persist. Want me to take the messaging.
Machines.
We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call. We have no choice. I've never seen anyone fight machines like you do.
I know, right? I suck. Terrible at it.
the entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
A vent. I think I can pull it open. Got it.
I'm right behind you. Should I just wait here? Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's console.
Alva is a exceptionally smart subject when tracked. As a diviner, she looked few, albeit a flawed, in order to access the ancient world. She has devoted her life to studying the legacy that the Quen people benefit from technical knowledge left behind by their ancestors. When the degradation of biosphere famine went homeland, the diviners scoured wreckage to find us. Search led to tribe construct great float ships to cross the Pacific Ocean. San Francisco, thought to be a nexus of prominent ancestors. Alva joined this expedition, encountered great hardships at sea and at their destination. By finding several small troves of data, the expedition was on the brink of failure, unable to discover secret hope to get back home. Then Alva met Aloy, who offered a new spark of
Up here too.
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try. This one won't budge. Maybe one of the others. I think I can move these things. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. This should help. Supplies. There we go.
That looks like some sort of conveyor. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly. Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over! Made it! I'm at the console. Wait! There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Let's see... Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell
I found the energy
inside.
cell.
Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine reef vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine reef structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday... the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family, my sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, They were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the town of Ashes?
Looks like it. I guess something went wrong.
So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far to the east.
Oh, we've both traveled a long way then. Cold and damp down here.
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
They lifted up their eyes at the lighter. Others aspect died. Died. Famine. Wait. Populous. Powerful. Herbalist. Manless. Lifeless. Lump of death, a chaos of rivers, lakes, and ocean all stood still. Nothing. Violet depths. Ships sailorless. They rotting on. Mass fell down. They slept on without a surf. Waves were dead. Tides. Had expired before. Stagnant air. Clouds perished. Darkness stayed them.
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. It's so still.
Whoa! It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station. You with me?
But amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now. There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime.
Aquino, personal log green 7. A sufficiently advanced technology, magic, are supposed to understand that trick once done, back to review mirrors. Yet I still have no idea how we achieve the act of scientific, not just which the projects come together, study of the results, despite the complexity of bioengineering. It isn't a variety of now be made in out. It is the simple fact that all these results are tangible. No announcement, scientific journals, no celebrating fiction, patients, research. Our research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where a dream took root, expanded inside, now there stands raw upon one row of automated fast farming, which can conduct manipulate actual robots, analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, and 100 other factors. Then utilizing the created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yield at that location. Of course, all the crops its create are the best harvest by other fast machines. When a population is starving, a government is bubble about being forced. Our robots spread made things. Could I be uncomfortable watching Ted Farrow? Could I be uncomfortable watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money, desperate and starving? Maybe. But I know that it is beef, money, and drive that is filled with stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, have given them back their lives. Us, our work, Pharaoh's research, science, triumph. Together, we have changed the world.
This console's still operational. Another log.
We're done in every way. The wreaths work, and Koval came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines, but produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module into my spear.
There's one back at our... camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room. That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while.
Tell Queen personal log of the green. Second. Bar Jane's letter. Regret that I resigned. Fear that regret. Jane, you sir. As an excellent deputy, but no signal of the project. I came to create life, not to destroy. After all we've achieved together, I do not expect such lack of. Yes, our research direction, biomass conversion, filling all molasses. It is a method to energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications of technology. That does not mean there is a logical moral argument biomass conversion itself. They say so is plain and simple. The saddest aspect of life right now is science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers as a cosmos. Her Nafis letter made it a direct attack. Childish. Pointing. Sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. I wish her luck with whatever, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that narrow thing. I'll slum up with another quote, one better suit. Nothing in life is understood. Now is the time to understand that we make great care.
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy!
What?
Better make haste. Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
Made it!
What was that? Data corrupted. We already have moderate promising detect protein. Dead end. Predators headed for us. Armed pro. Our team is pushing to yield, and once we kill the program today. Plant gene sequencing stuff is where we've got an edge. I want every program to live up to the harvester robotics team developing. Talking about flushing. Our AI tells us the plants you're eating aren't robust enough for auto harvesting. Want to tell me feed starving people instead? That reason help them from our pharaoh harvester. This is too sudden. Can't reconfigure everything that quickly. You have to think bigger, Dala. What was it you wrote to morning? One of those going around. If I have seen further by standing on the nights. Well, Newton didn't have the reason he got. He couldn't dream of the horizons and already see. Where are the giants now?
Let's hope this new module works.
Where are you going?
I like when a person will walk the greenhouse to tear forth. Science is a process of patterns, finding a sense.
Flower's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But it kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about...
Alva!
Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner. We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the Diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to head to that tall neck I saw in the forest before I make the trek back. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
Yeah, we'll do that tall neck. Next time. Yeah, we'll do it. Then actually, I think I want to head to San Francisco before I return
Tallest towers.
Ether
Stand of the
to Gaia.
Sentinels.
If that will actually... If I can actually do that. And then that'll be interesting to see if I can actually... Pharaoh's tomb. Or to Pharaoh's bunker. Before I... The first... Be interesting. But that's gonna do it for today. That's for where I will start off with it. That's gonna be